Shri Guruvyo Namaha students, welcome to online class. Today I am going to discuss exercise 7.3, question number 16, 16. Integral tan power 4x into dx. Already I told you, if the function comes under the power, there is no standard integral. We can adapt either trigonometry identity to replace in terms of tan power 4x, right? Now, integral I is equal to integral tan power 4x dx equal to integral tan square x the whole square. Tan power 4, I apply the law of exponent, I wrote like this, right? Now, I'm going to replace tan square using the trigonometry identities, right? What trigonometry identity? 1 plus tan square equal to secant square x, right? 1 plus tan square x equal to secant square x. Then tan square x can be replaced by secant square x minus 1 the whole square into dx. Into dx. See here, integral secant square x minus 1 into then secant square x minus 1 into dx. Got it, children? Now you see integral secant square x minus 1. This one again I'm going to write it in terms of tan square x dx. Now I'm going to multiply. Now I'm going to multiply. Now I'm going to multiply. Then how the integral should be? Integral secant square x into tan square x dx minus integral tan square x into dx. You have to go through what I am doing, right? You have to be very careful, children, how I am splitting, how I am replacing, right? Now, the first one I am going to represent it as I1. The second one I am going to represent it as I2, right? I2, that is integral 1, integral 2. First, let tan x equal to t. Here I am going to adapt substitution in integral 1, right? I1 equal to integral secant square x into tan square x dx. There is no product rule and all. You can adapt only substitution, right? Then what is the differentiation? We are going to differentiate with respect to x on both the sides. dt equal to secant square x dx. dt equal to secant square x dx. Then dx equal to dt divided by secant square x. dx equal to dt divided by secant square x. First one. Now, I1 equal to, see here, tan square can be replaced by t square. dx can be replaced by dt by secant square x. And one more secant square is there already in the integral. So that also you have to write it again. Secant square, cancel. Then what is your I1? I1 equal to integral t square dt. I1 equal to integral t square equal to dt. Now I am going to move to I2. I1 I simplified. I2 I am going to simplify, right? I2 equal to integral tan square x dx. Here I am going to apply the identity, that is secant square x minus 1 into dx. Now integral secant square x dx minus integral dx. Now you are going to move to the original integral part, right? I is equal to I1 minus I2. What is your I1 you got? Integral t square dt. Integral t square dt. T square dt minus integral secant square x dx. Minus into minus plus integral dx. Here first one, t cube divided by 3 minus tan x plus x plus c. Totally you added only one arbitrary constant, right? Whatever it is I said, at the end you have to represent the integration in, sorry, the solution part in terms of x. So t can be replaced by I is equal to tan cube x divided by 3 minus tan x plus x plus c. Got it, children? Now I am going to move to question number 18. Question number 18. What it is? Question number 18. Question number 18. Integral cos 2x plus 2 sin square x dx. Here also I am going to adapt divided by cos square x. Divided by cos square x. Here also I am going to adapt trigonometry identity, right? Using trigonometry identity, I am going to replace cos 2x, right? I is equal to integral 1 minus 2 sin square x plus 2 sin square x into dx. See, while replacing cos 2x, which is apt that you should adapt. Cos 2x, we have four formulas, right? Cos 2x equal to cos square x minus sin square x. Cos 2x equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. Here, 1 minus 2 sin square x, which is equal to 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x, right? Cos 2x, you have four formulas. Which is apt that you should adapt. Which is apt here that you should adapt, right? Cos 2x. Here I selected this one, 1 minus 2 sin square. So this has to be vanished, divided by cos square x. 1 by cos square x is nothing but secant square x, which is equal to integral secant square x dx. Then you can integrate easily. What is the answer for the integral secant square x dx? Tan x plus c. I is equal to tan x plus c. The given one you consider as I, right? The given one you consider as I. Now I am going to move to question number 19. Question number 19. See how I am replacing, which identity I am using, that you have to listen carefully, children. Be attentive, right? Integral question number 19. integral 1 divided by sin x into cos square x dx. Here there is no standard integral, right? We can convert the integral in terms of tan and secant, right? We can convert the given integral in terms of tan and secant square. For that, I am going to multiply both numerator and denominator by cos x. Here it becomes cos 3x, right? 1 minute, I will erase and write, children, then only it is clear to you, right? Now you see 1 by sin x into cos cube x. I told you the given integral we cannot integrate directly. One more thing, we want to convert the given integral in terms of tan and secant square. For that purpose, I am going to multiply numerator and denominator by cos x. Right? Now I is equal to multiply both numerator and denominator, by cos x. So what is my integral now? Cos x by sin x into cos power 4x dx. I told you, right? What I told you, I want to convert the given integral in terms of tan and secant square. Now you see how I'm going to divide the cos. I'm going to bring it to the denominator, right? This one I'm going to bring it down. This one I'm going to shift to the numerator. What it becomes? Secant power 4x divided by tan x. Sin x divided by cos x. Right? Now, the secant power 4 I'm going to split. Right? Integral using the law of exponent. Law of exponent, a power 2 into a power 2 equal to a power 4. Now it becomes secant square x into secant square x divided by tan x into dx. Now secant square I am going to write it in terms of using the identity. One secant square I am going to replace. Divide integral 1 plus tan square x. Then the secant square as such I am going to keep divided by tan x. First I am using the trigonometry identity. Now I am going to adapt substitution, right? Using the variable I am going to replace the tan x, right? Let t is equal to tan x. Let t is equal to tan x. Then I am going to differentiate. After that, I am going to use the integral, right? dt equal to secant square x dx, right? Now, see here, this one I am going to replace in terms of what? dt. This one, t. Got it? Now you see, sorry children, now you see, now I equal to integral 1 plus t square divided by t into dt. Now I'm going to split and write, right? Integral 1 by t plus t square divided by t into dt. Now you see I equal to 1 by t into dt. When you integrate dt by t, what is your result? What is your result, children? Log t. Here, 1t as removed. So, how it becomes? T square divided by 2 plus c. I told you whatever it is, the final result should be in terms of x. So I equal to log of tan x, log of tan x plus tan square x divided by 2 plus c. Got it, children? You have to be thorough with your formula, right? You have to be thorough in the formula, then only it is easy to integrate, right? Now I am going to move to question number what? Question number 20. Question number 20. You have to listen carefully, children, what I am doing, how I am replacing, what I am adapting, how I am replacing the terms and all, right? Question number 20. Integral cos 2x divided by cos square cos x plus sin x the whole square into dx. Already I gave a formula for cos 2x. Which is apt that you are going to use it here. Here which is apt? Anyone? Yeah, Ritik, Krishna, anyone you should say? Kiranmai, anybody? Yeah, very good. Cos square x minus sin square x divided by cos x plus sin x the whole square. Got it, children? Now, the numerator I am going to write it in terms of a plus b into a minus b. Integral cos x minus sin x into cos x plus sin x. Ritik, you have to listen carefully, child. Divided by cos x plus sin x the whole square. Now, one term has vanished into dx. Now, what is your result? You see, I equal to integral cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x. Got it, children? Now, I cannot integrate directly. Here I am going to adapt substitution. Right? Let t is equal to the highest value only you can assume as a variable. Right? Cos x plus sin x. Whenever you adapt substitution, you want to do only differentiation, right? Now, what is the differentiation for this? dt equal to minus sin x plus cos x into dx. Got it? What it exists in the numerator that we arrived while differentiating the denominator, right? What is your result now? I equal to integral dt divided by t, which is equal to log t, which is equal to log t plus c. Now t should be replaced in terms of what we assume using that, right? I equal to log of modulus cos x plus sin x plus c. Got it, children? Whether did you understand what I did? Say yes or no. Yes. Now I am going to move to question number 21. Question number 21. Integral sin inverse cos x dx. Here you have to recall the inverse trigonometry identity, right? Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equal to pi by 2. Equal to pi by 2 for all modulus x less than or equal to 1. Got it, children? Now, you have to recall the trigonometry identity on and off, right? Once if you practice, you feel comfortable to integrate, right? Now, integral sin inverse. Here your x is cos, your x, what it is? x you consider as cos x. Now sin inverse x equal to pi by 2 minus cos inverse, right? Pi by 2 minus cos inverse of cos x. Got it, children? Here I am assuming x as cos x. Now integral pi by 2 into dx minus integral cos inverse of cos x into dx. Already I told you cos inverse of cos x is what? X, right? You people know that, which is equal to pi by 2 into x, pi by 2 into x minus x square by 2 plus c cos inverse of cos x equal to x. If you want, you write it here. Integral pi by 2 into dx minus integral x dx. Now, what is the solution at the end? I equal to pi by 2 into x minus x square by 2 plus c. Got it? Now, I am going to move to question number 22. Right, children? Question number 22. You have to listen carefully. 22. Integral 1 by cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b into dx. Here also you cannot integrate directly. For that purpose, using the denominator concept, I am going to multiply both numerator and denominator by sin b minus a. Multiply both numerator and denominator by both numerator and denominator by what? Sine of b minus a. That sine of b minus a, how I am going to write? You see, using the denominator sine of x minus b, x minus a minus sine of x minus, children, I wrote the identity. Sine of, sine of x minus a minus x minus b. Got it? Using the denominator, right? You may ask how. Once if you practice, you people will get an idea how to integrate, right? If the function cannot be integrated directly, how we have to use the trigonometry identity, how we can adapt the substitution, like that you people get used to it, right? Now, which is equal to I equal to, I said multiply both numerator and denominator by sine b minus a. So 1 by sine b minus a integral sine b minus a divided by cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b into dx. Got it? Now, the b minus a, I am going to write it in terms of, which is equal to 1 by sine of b minus a integral sine of x minus a minus x minus b divided by cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b into dx. Got it? Now, the numerator, what it represents, any idea it will come to your mind, children? Yeah, anybody? Say, yeah, very good. What it is? Sine a minus b is nothing but sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Right? which is equal to I equal to 1 divided by sine of b minus a integral. The numerator I'm going to replace, right? How I'm going to replace? You see, sine of x minus a into cos of x minus b divided by cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b, right? Minus again cos a, right? How you write cos of x minus a into sine of x minus b divided by cos of x minus a into cos of x minus b. Got it, children? Say yes or no. Now, I will show you, right? 1 minute I will show you, then you can understand how I do. See, this one I consider as A, this one I consider as B. That's why I wrote the things in terms of using the trigonometry identity. The A can be replaced by x minus A, B can be replaced by x minus B. Now you see which is common, that you have to cancel it. Now 1 by sine of B minus A into integral sine by cos, right? What can you get? Tan of x minus a minus tan of x minus b into dx, right? Integral tan x. What is the formula for integral tan x dx? Anybody? Yeah, minus log cos x, right? Integral tan x dx equal to minus log of cos x plus cos x plus c. Now 1 by sine b minus a into, when you integrate this, minus log of what? Cos of x minus a. That should be in the modulus, children. Modulus cos of x minus a, right? Minus into minus plus log of modulus cos of x minus b plus c. Got it? This one I wrote it as a, sorry, this is your formula, right? That you don't confuse your children, right? Now see, log a minus log b can be written as log of a by b. Log a, log a, right? Log a minus log b equal to log of a by b. That concept I am going to use it here. 1 by sine b minus a, then it becomes log of modulus cos of x minus b divided by cos of x minus a plus c. Got it, children? How we are integrating? Now, question number 23 and 24, you people should try, right? Question number 23 and 24, you should try, right? Thank you, children. If you have any doubt, you should ask me. Tomorrow I'll clarify your doubt, right? Tomorrow I'll continue the class, right? Thank you, children, once again.